Greetings, everyone. I am Spartan Alphazulu, and I'm bringing you a Pokemon Wi-Fi battle against Aris. Looking at her team, that Tornadus, that Charizard, the Diggersby, I'm concerned with those. About those, just those three, and that's it. Uh, the Cincino, the Rabombi, Nihilgo, I've always thought they were, I've never had issues with them. They're good Pokemon. But anyways, with that being said, let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm going to start off with my Megalopony, as always, because I don't know why I got to start off with the fighting types. And Rabombi is going to come out, and I already know what's going to happen here. Sticky Web, just your typical Rabombi. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for the Fake Out, but I've never really paid attention to this Pokemon. The ability Shield Dust prevents the secondary attacks, or the secondary effects of attacks. So Fake Out will deal damage, but it won't flinch, and it's going to set up a Reflect. So, got some shields up right at the beginning of the battle, which is a little annoying considering, Lopunny's a physical attacker. So I'm going to return. I know I'm not going to kill it, but I'm thinking maybe I'll deal some decent damage. And I do, but I don't take it out. So it gets up its Sticky Web. So now I have no way to get rid of entry hazards, and my entire team is going to get slowed down by that Sticky Web. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, but I underestimate the Reflect, and it lives with 1 HP. To deliver a Moonblast to Lopunny, but she takes it, thankfully. Thankfully, she takes it. 30 health left. It did quite a bit of damage, and now I'm just going to go ahead and take out the Rabombi. I should have gone for the return. I don't know why I went with Ice Punch. I should have gone for the return. Actually, yeah, I do. I went for the Ice Punch thinking he was going to switch into Lando. So anyways, she's going to bring Nihilgo out right at the bat. I know this thing is poison and rock, and I'm thinking I can just like high jump kick or something, but it takes out Lopunny, meaning it's probably Choice Scarfed. And had I been paying attention in the match, yeah, I would have noticed that. Yes, it's Choice Scarfed. So that's kind of weird, seeing a Choice Scarf Nihilgo. At least it is for me. So I'm going to bring in Landorus, and because I know I can Earthquake this thing to death, but I also know it's a little early in the match. She wouldn't want to lose it, so she switches, and she's going to go into the Charizard, and I'm going to go ahead and U-turn, because the reason I U-turn is because I didn't go for the Earthquake because I knew Charizard was there, and I don't want to give Charizard a free turn, because if it is a Mega Charizard X, giving it a free turn is stupid. I would have been screwed. Instead, I'm going to U-turn, putting out Heatran, because I at least know if it is a Mega Charizard X, I at least got a turn or two to deal with it, and I'm holding an Air Balloon. If it's a Mega Charizard Y, I can't really touch Heatran. It is a Mega Charizard X. So I'm thinking a Dragon Dance is coming. I should have gone for the Earth Power right off the bat, but I don't like doing that, just in case they don't Mega Evolve. It goes for a Belly Drum instead of a Dragon Dance, which I'm okay with that. Yes, its attack is stupid high, but it doesn't get an increased speed. So instead, I set up my Stealth Rocks, which I should have just used Earth Power. That was actually a bad move on him, because had I used Earth Power, or on her, had I used Earth Power, it would have taken out Mega Charizard X. Instead, so the Dragon Claw coming in and taking out my Heatran, definitely popping the balloon. That freaking Belly Drum made it horrible. Its attack is just off the charts. I was thinking Heatran might take it, but it didn't. So I bring in Landorus. Reflect has gone away. Okay, for those who didn't see that, I should have Earthquaked here. I don't know why I didn't. Probably because she still has a Tornadus. So I go for the Stone Edge, and it takes out the Mega Charizard X. So that was actually a good call not to Earthquake. Now, Diggersby is going to come out, and I don't want to keep this Pokemon in. I don't want to keep Landorus in against Diggersby just in case. Not to mention I'm locked in Stone Edge, so I got to switch out anyway. So I'm feeling a little thorny. Going to bring out Ferrothorn, because I know Ferrothorn can kind of wall this thing and just keep it at bay here. And she goes for the Ice Punch. So very good thing I did switch out, because Lando wouldn't have taken that. Iron Barbs kicking in, the Rocky Helmet kicking in for that awesome recoil damage, and that Ice Punch actually did a decent amount of damage for me to kind of be concerned with it. Superpower comes in, and it tears Ferrothorn up, but it takes it. It freaking takes it. I'm still alive with 34 health. Iron Barbs coming in, Rocky Helmet coming in. This Diggersby is just taking itself out because it wants to give Ferrothorn hugs. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed, and now I can kind of just recover little by little here, and just, your typical Ferrothorn build. So now I'm going to protect, because it gives me a free turn, and I get some health. This Diggersby's already at low enough health that, why would she switch it? She probably could have switched it, or should have switched it. So I'm going to protect. Goes for the Superpower. and I get my free turn to get some health back from the Leaf Seed. So now I was kind of at bay here. I was like, should I switch? Should I not switch? Because I didn't want to lose Ferrothorn. So I don't switch. I decide to stay in, which is a good thing because it goes for the Ice Punch thing, and I was going to go back into Landorus. And then Iron Barbs, along with the Rocky Helmet, puts Diggersby down, and Diggersby is out of the match. That was awesome. That's how you use Ferrothorn. You do need to be careful with it, but that's how you use Ferrothorn. Tornadus coming in. I should have switched here. I really should have switched. I don't know what I could have switched into. Maybe Lopunny, I guess. But I should have switched because Hurricane is going to take out Ferrothorn. And Ferrothorn, I don't think that Nihilgo could have done anything at all to Ferrothorn. So I should have kept Ferrothorn up. So now I'm going to bring in Landorus because, I mean, why not? I'm faster than it. I know I got Choice Scarf. And maybe I can scare it away. And she'll think, oh, Stone Edge is coming, I don't lose it. But she doesn't switch out. Stone Edge coming in to take Tornadus out of the match. So there goes Tornadus. The momentum's kind of shifting here. It's back and forth. But now it's on my end. Cicino comes in. Cicino, whatever, comes in. And I don't want to keep Landorus in against this thing because I just don't. And I know this thing knows Tail Slap. So I'm going to bring in my Mimikyu to just kind of get a free turn here, hoping that she Tail Slap. And sure enough, she goes for the Tail Slap. So that was good on me. But I forgot this freaking thing had Steel Link. So Rock Blast, breaking my Mimikyu's disguise. And because I forgot it had Skill Link, Rock Blast is just going to hurt Mimikyu here. And this sucks. It really sucks. I freaking wasted my Mimikyu. And my Mimikyu flinched right there. So, you know, I couldn't do anything to this freaking thing. I couldn't Shadow Sneak against it. Anyway, it's a normal type. So, I mean, I couldn't even use my Z move. I was kind of hoping to just play Rough It and bring it down. But, oh well. I mean, I flinched. That sucks. That's Pokemon. Yes, I was mad, but that is Pokemon. That's the game. I mean, sometimes you get bad rolls. Bringing in my Greninja because I'm hoping maybe I can scare this thing away. I have no freaking clue why I did not just go with Hydro Pump here. I should have gone with Hydro Pump. Instead, I go for the Water Shooting In, which does a good amount of damage, but it only attacks 2 freaking times, so that's not going to do anything. And Bullet Seed, as you can guess, is going to freaking tear Greninja up, and it cannot take freaking taking 5 of these grass attacks. And he got a crit. That crit didn't even matter. It was going to get taken out anyway. I don't know why I did not use Hydro Pump. That would have freaking taken out the Cicino, and I would have gotten my Ashes Greninja. That would have put me in a better offensive position, because now all I have left is Landorus. So I'm going to bring in Landorus. This thing is below 50% health. Excuse me, 50% health, I think it was. Let's see here. No, it's like right at 50% health. So I'm going to Earthquake, because I'm pretty sure Earthquake will do the job. You know, right at 50% health, this thing has minimal defenses, and it does. Earthquake takes out the Cicino. So now I'm thinking I got the win because it's in a Hilgo, and I completely forgot it was Scarf, though. But, you know, even then, I'm thinking, hey, it's Rock, Poison, 4 times weakness to ground. And it goes for the Hidden Power, and I'm willing to bet which one. Yeah. Hidden Power Ice to take out Landorus, and I lost. That was heartbreaking, guys. That was a hard loss. A good game, though. It was a very good game, very close game. Moving on to the match with Ryu. Looking at this team, it is the epitome of OU. 2 Tabus, Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Ferrothorn, Landorus. This team screams OU, and I'm very worried. 2 Tapus. As I've stated, I feel like Tapu Koko is the only balanced one out there. Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini, they're just too good. And even that, their terrains are too good. Tapu Koko just doesn't allow Pokemon to be put to sleep. Whoop-de-doo. But that's just me. I'm not going to use them. I may actually use them in the future, but right now, no, I don't see myself using them. I'm going to start off with Mega Lopunny. He's going to start off with Landorus. Right off the bat, starting off strong. So I'm thinking Stealth Rocks is coming, but just in case, I was kind of going to go for I was kind of just going to keep it in. But he switches, probably thinking I was going to Ice Punch right off the bat and bringing in Tapu Fini. So already he's kind of just wanting to wall my Lopunny here. And it brings up that freaking terrain where I can't afflict any statuses on his Pokemon. Thunder Wave does nothing. Ice Punch won't freeze, which, I mean, I don't care about that. But I more care about the Thunder Wave. And by the way, I ended up going with Thunder Wave on Ferrothorn for those of y'all that, you know, that don't know, which y'all didn't know. But I went and ended up going with Thunder Wave on Ferrothorn. I go for the Fake Out. Minimal damage to the Tapu Fini. It just laughs at my freaking Mega Lopunny. So I'm going to switch out. I don't want this thing to freaking Moonblast me in the face. And I bring in Ferrothorn. And the Nature's Madness is going to put Ferrothorn at 50% health, which sucks because I don't want my Ferrothorn in that position. But, you know, I'm thinking, hey, Ferrothorn can just laugh at this thing too. I'm going to go for the Leech Seed and just get some residual recovery here. But he taunts, reading me like a book. And he's already got a lot of momentum going for switching out his starter. I can't use Leech Seed. So now I'm thinking, hey, I got to do something. Why not just be aggressive? I'm going to go for the Power Whip. I can't do anything else. And even if I wanted to do Thunder Wave, the terrain's up. So I'm going to go for the Power Whip. But he switches into Tornadus. And yeah, Power Whip does not do anything to Tornadus because of its flying type. I mean, it did a decent amount of damage. But, I mean, he'll just switch out. The freaking thing has the ability to regenerate. So he'll just switch out and get his health back. I'm going to switch Ferrothorn out. I don't want to take the freaking overheat. Or not the overheat, the heat wave. I think Heat Wave's coming. And so I switched out Ferrothorn. Instead, he goes for the Hurricane. I'm thinking I lost my balloon, but no, Heatran practices those 5Ds of dodgeball to get out of the way. And now he's going to go for the Z move of all-out pummeling. So, yeah, just when I kind of started getting a little bit of momentum going, no, it gets taken away. And there's no way Heatran's going to take this. There is no way. This is the fighting Z move. And Heatran is not going to be able to take it. So I lost Heatran. My freaking Ferrothorn was just slapped around by a Tapu Fini. I mean, I didn't lose it, but still, like, he just predicted me like a, you know, read me like a book. I'm going to bring in Mega Lopunny because, hey, maybe I can Fake Out, Ice Punch this thing, and take it out. He switches, though. And he's going to bring Tapu Fini back in. At this point, though, I knew he was going to switch. I knew he was going to go back into Tapu Fini. And I figured, screw it, I'll go for the return and see what it does. I didn't think it would take it out. I also did not think it would do as much damage as it does. It takes it below 50% health, but those leftovers put it right back at 50%. And I don't think this return is going to take it out. But screw it, I'm going to go for it anyway. No guts, no glory. Going for the return. And it takes Tapu Fini out of the match because I got a critical hit to put Tapu Fini down for the count. And Tapu Fini is out of the match. He's going to go with Landorus. And now we're kind of back at the start here. But this time I'm going to keep Lopunny. I'm going to make sure I just go for the Ice Punch. Straight off for the Ice Punch. And I'm thinking maybe it's not Scarf. Maybe he'll Stealth Rocks. It is Scarf, though. He goes for the Earthquake. And I thought I lost Lopunny here. But she lives with 34 health. It did do a crap ton of damage. But at least she's still up. Ice Punch coming in and putting Lando in the red because of that Intimidate, lowering Lopunny's attack. But hey, Landorus is in the red. That's good. He's locked in Earthquake. I'm going to bring in my own Landorus and get a free turn here. Get a free switch. There's nothing wrong with free switches. Earthquake is not going to do anything because Landorus is a flying type, and I got my free switch. I know he's going to switch because, I mean, if he's locked into Earthquake, why would he keep it in? So he's going to switch and go back into Tornadus, and now I'm going to U-turn. I'm going to U-turn and just try and get some momentum back here. I got to get something going because he's just been playing me all match, all game. I need to get something going here. I'm going to bring in Greninja, thinking I can Ice Beam this thing. I'm thinking maybe he'll keep it in. I can Ice Beam it, get my Ashes, and just start cleaning house. But, you know, I know he also still has Ferrothorn. He switched back in, or he switched out, putting Ferrothorn in. And Ice Beam just does not do anything to Ferrothorn. This Ferrothorn took it like a champ. Took it like a boss. So I can't keep Greninja in against that because I'm not going to do anything to this. I should have gone for the Dark Pulse just to be safe. But oh well. I'm going to switch out Greninja. And I'm going to bring in my own Ferrothorn because I'm thinking he's going to Power Whip. And he does Power Whip to do some physical damage to Ferrothorn that requires contact. And Iron Barbs hits. Rocky Helmet kicks in, putting the Ferrothorn maybe right at 50% health, a little below, but the leftovers takes it back up. But I'm still okay with that. I got some residual damage on it. It's not as high in health as it once was, and he's going to switch. I didn't know he was going to switch, but I ended up going for the Thunder Wave here, and I'm going to paralyze this Tornadus, crippling the speed stat. And I do not mind paralyzing a Tornadus. It is very fast. So I'm okay with this. I'm very much okay with this. and it helps me kind of, you know, or it helps me kind of set up for Mimikyu if I need to. I go for the protect, but it ends up parahaxed anyway, so I mean that sucks. I could have gone for Leech Seed and gotten a free turn anyways, but oh well. I'm going to switch out Ferrothorn, and I'm going to bring in Landorus, and this time, because I'm thinking I can Stone Edge this thing out, but I know I'm going to take something here. He goes for the hurt. He goes for the Focus Blast, but Landorus dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dick, dip, dive, and dodge. For the Focus Blast to miss, I go for the U-turn to try and just keep my pivot tempo going, and also I got to feed this thing something. I got to feed something to Ferrothorn because I need a fresh start here. Or sorry, I got to feed something to Tornadus because I need a fresh start here. He goes for the Hurricane, and I live with 6, but I'm confused. And even then, you know, that wouldn't have mattered. Going for the U-turn to doing some physical contact, and Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet do what they do best. So it's not going to be at full health whenever it kicks back. Regenerator will put its health back, but it won't put it back to full health at least. So I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm trying to get the tempo back, the momentum back on me. And he's going to go with his Mawile, the Mega Mawile. I'm going to bring the Frokage of the Hidden Frog Village. And I thought he was going to switch. I know he still has Ferrothorn, but he did not switch. He goes for the Mega Evolution to bring in Mega Mawile, and this thing is a beast. I got to take it out. I was thinking it was going to Sucker Punch. It doesn't. Water Style Hydro Pump Jutsu to Oko Mega Mawile and take it out of the match. And that was it right there. Fully charged thanks to Battle Bond to unlock Ash's Greninja. That was a huge play for me. That got the momentum back on my side of the game, because at the start of the game, it was all him. Ferrothorn coming in, and Greninja can't do anything to this Pokemon because I'm locked into Hydro Pump, and it resists Hydro Pump. Despite it being a physical wall, it'll just tank Hydro Pump all day. I got to give something to this Ferrothorn because I know he's going to go for the Power Whip, and he's going to take Mega Lopunny out of the match. But I'm thinking at this point in the game, I think I can set up. And take the rest of his team out. If not, make a good dent in his team. I'm gonna bring in Mimikyu. I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance to just set that attack sky high. Even after one Swords Dance, it is a sky high attack. And he's gonna go for the Gyro Ball. So this is a very aggressive Ferrothorn to break the disguise. You know, Gyro Ball, Power Whip. This was a very aggressive Ferrothorn. And he broke my disguise. But let's see if Ferrothorn can handle meeting the one that is all, that is one, that is also you. I'm going to go for my Z move and hit it with Never Ending Nightmare to see if Ferrothorn can handle the truth. With that amount of health, I'm hoping I can just take this thing out. Even after his Swords Dance, I'm not sure. I'm not feeling too sure here because it was kind of high. So Never Ending Nightmare getting a critical hit, and Ferrothorn can't handle the truth. It is out of the match. Tornadus coming in. It's paralyzed. So Mimikyu already outspeeds it. That freaking Paralysis set up for Mimikyu. Play rough. Tornadus doesn't like rough play, and it's taken out of the match. This is awesome. I am freaking so happy right now. Landorus coming in. I was a little nervous here because he still has Tapu Lele. If I go for the Shadow Sneak, he can switch, activating Tapu Lele's terrain and getting a free turn because that terrain protects it from priority moves. So I went for the Shadow Claw, and I thought I was about to lose Mimikyu here. He goes for the Earthquake, but I live with 10 health, and Shadow Claw is going to knock that Landorus right out of the sky. I'm nervous, and here's a pivotal moment right here. Tapu Lele, I've said, it's either Scarfed or Specs. If it's Specs, I outspeed it. If it's Scarfed, I'm going to lose Mimikyu, but I at least still have Greninja. And luckily for me, it's holding a Choice Specs. Shadow Claw to knock Tapu Lele right out of the match. And I come back for the win against Ryu. That was an awesome match, guys. Awesome. Both of them were awesome matches. I don't even care that I lost that first one. Thanks for watching, guys. Be on the lookout for my next video, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks, everyone. Hey, everyone. Spartan Alphazulu here. Just reminding you to comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you, everyone.